So one of the main things that I like to do when I'm taking on a new project is look at how the previous electrician ran all the electrical. And as we can see right here in this project that I'm gonna take on, I'm redoing the lighting. And the way they did it is they jumped power from light to light with SO cord, and they came around the back of these and they jump from light to light. And me, I hate doing that type of work. Why? Because for whatever reason, say this light goes bad right here, that means I have to disconnect the power coming from this light, and then I have to disconnect the power coming from this light, and then take it down and redo both sides, rewire both sides coming through both ends. And say I'm putting a new light in, that means I have to put 2 holes on every end, and I don't like doing that. And that's how they did this whole setup right here. They came in from the power, that 4 square box, they jumped to the light, went through, they daisy chained like that with SO cord from light to light. And I hate doing that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab power from that box, and then I'm gonna put a light and its own whip to that box. Right here I have another J box, so from the light put a whip to that box, and from this light put a whip to that box, and so on. I'm putting up new LED lights, and that's the way I want to do it. And to get power over here to this other half of the mezzanine, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run a conduit, a 1/2-inch conduit from that box right there. I'm gonna come across the top, come in here, set a new box right here on top of this beam, set another box right here so I could set another 8-foot LED light with its own whip to its own box, set another one right here, a box right there, bring my whip into my box, and so forth. Keep going that way, you know, clean, nice work. That way when a light goes out, all you got to do is take down the light, remove it from the whip in the J box, put in the new one, and call it a day. You don't got to be taking apart 2 or 3 lights just to get to one light. So I finally finished putting up these 8-foot LED lights. I ended up putting a J box and ran conduit everywhere that I wanted to set a light. I wanted to do a lot cleaner work. I mean, that way when it comes to troubleshooting, if this 8-foot light goes out, I just gotta remove the whip, grab a new light, throw it on there, or replace the ballast, you know, depending on whatever went bad. But that's what we have right here. And these are the old lights that I took down. These are 8-footers as well. These are the light bulbs, and they were still working, but it was time for an upgrade. And as you can see, I ended up taking off, for every 2 lights that I took down, I was able to replace with 1 of them. So before, each of these lights had 2 in each of these aisles right here. Just, it makes it more efficient to have a couple lights. You don't have to be dealing with light bulbs anymore.